We're at Island Loop Trails here at Pickwick Landing State Park, and we're going to do about 2.5 mile loop here. Alright, this is at Pickwick Landing State Park in Pickwick Dam, Tennessee. Never been on this trail before, so hopefully it's got some good views here. It's got a pretty good rating on All Trails app. Got like a 4.3 or 4.4 out of 5. A lot of large pine growth. Pretty well maintained trail with some beautiful vistas of the Pickwick Lake. So here we go. Thank you again for joining me. Another episode. Sorry for the delay. Kind of had some personal things going on in my life. As you can recall from some of my hikes and back in Easter weekend, April of 2021. I saw that my mom was in the final stages of Parkinson's disease. Well, she did pass away July 3rd, 2021. So haven't really been out filming much, and the issue's getting worse, and so this is just going to be a therapeutic hike and walk. You know, I always talked about, you know, why I started this channel was because my mom and my dad wanted to see what the trail was like at Duck River Trail, and I started taking photos. Then about 2018, I recorded the first whole mile on my iPhone, and shaky handheld footage, and they loved it. They watched the whole thing. So then a few years later, when I can afford new equipment, I started this channel. So well, anyway, thank you for listening, and hopefully this will be a good trail. I've never been on this trail, so hopefully we'll have some good views here. Okay, as you can see, this is the Island Loop Trails of Pickwick Landing State Park. Started along the campgrounds, and it follows along the cabins and campgrounds. As you can see, that's where the trailhead starts. You have a little parking area right there. Now, I did notice on Google that this park opens at 8 and closes at 4:30. I'm just thinking that might be the office. This is really neat right here. Got some stone outcroppings over there. Just I think it's just regular limestone with a green moss growing over it. That's really cool. This trail is worth it. Now this trail is really close to my house, so I kind of slipped on this trail. I did a Pickwick Landing State Park video before, but I never knew about this trail. I just did around the park, and I did the walking path that's paved by the lodge, the about 1.2 mile walking path, but I never knew about this trail. So I missed out. So I was just looking at All Pros trails, trying to figure somewhere to go, just to kind of get my mind off everything, and I discovered this. Okay, right here, as you can see, to the left, that is the lake, kind of like a little tribute, the lake kind of backing up into the, you know, a little dry ditch area, a little creek bed. But as you can tell through those trees is the lake, Pickwick Lake. And here's more of the dry creek bed. Sorry, I blew out a mosquito. So anyway, and that dry creek bed kind of goes up in there to the rock outcropping. Alright, so far I'm impressed. Never knew this existed. And kind of more views on the lake on the left right there. I really love water sites, so I stop and look at the water sites a lot. There's a little placard here. Kind of bend down and see what it says here. I'll tell you about the winter pool and stuff like that. Right now, the lake will be, they got the summer pools, it's going to be up more. In the winter, it's down. They keep the pool at low levels. But when it's summertime, it's up more. That's pretty right there. The little creek right there. We're going to go over that. It's a little creek bed. This is, I can't believe I almost slept on this trail. This is a nice trail. Got a little wood bridge here. And as in trails past, you know, just the little gently flowing river stream right there. And so put us down here. This is it's a natural path, but it's very wide. Very well marked, maintained. Up there, I'm not sure what that is, up that hillside there. American hornbeam, I'm not sure. Maybe it's somewhere over here. There's just there's a little placard that's just telling about the American hornbeam plant or tree, and okay. And this is kind of reminiscent of the Duck River Trail. On your left is Pickwick Lake, and all right, so up there, the campground's up there. Oh, really nice maintained trail. So far, I would agree with the easy rating on the All Trails Pro app. And they said they had really nice vistas of the lake, which through the trees, definitely you see the lake constantly through the trees on the left. But easy treading, easy treading. If you can see it through there, but that's where the lake is that I keep referencing. But so far, easy treading. 2 miles. Might go by rather briskly. This is, as you can see, This is a lightly treaded footpath trail. You know, I haven't ran into many hikers or dogs yet. Or I said many, I haven't ran into anybody yet. But it's well maintained because not a lot of, there's some debris, but it's just pine straw. No like large limbs covering the trail or anything like that. This is the first debris I've seen on the trail right there. A lot of nature sounds today. I heard some cicadas, some birds. There's a cicadas right there going right there. Okay, as you can see, we're going to keep going forward. Island Loop Trail. Basically, the Trish Trail is on a little peninsula, and we're going to go out to the edge of the peninsula and get a view of Pickwick Lake, which, you know, I have shown in a prior video of just the park area and then the walking path around the lodge and stuff, and playgrounds and bathrooms. But here's a very well marked trail of borders, you know, with the logs that have been cut. There's just another shot of Pickwick Lake, if you can see through the trees right down there. So, does a really good job keeping you on the trail. Again, if you hear me breathing hard or anything like that, I do apologize. My apologies as always, but the trail is not that heavy, or not that, you know, steep or anything. It's pretty easy. It's just the camera equipment that really causes the exertion. Really glad to get this trail, you know, crossed off my checkmark list. If you've ever been to this channel before, you know I like to film every step of the trail. I did that with the Duck River Trail, and the Pine Beach Trail. Just, you know, I love to capture the whole trail, you know, not just a 5 to 6 minute video of me hiking the trail, but the trail itself. There's a pretty little green, little green grass over there under the tree line. Not a lot of brush here. You can tell this is old pine growth, and the bottom, the ground has been kind of cleared some from brush and stuff and undergrowth. This is a Tennessee State Park. Not the biggest park, it's more about the water recreation here than anything, but they do have this hiking trail. This hiking trail is really the only hiking trail they do have. The other trail is just a walking path, you know, takes a lot of bathrooms, playgrounds, the lodge and stuff. But okay, here's a neat little trivia. Everyone wonder where Pickwick came from, and it's from a book by Charles Dickens. If you can read that, a gentleman. Okay, still following the Island Loop Trail here. I always heard that the gentleman that was kind of like the overseer of the creation of Pickwick Dam from the TVA was reading that novel at the time of the construction of the building of the dam, so he lobbied for it to be. Okay, we got a little choice here. We're going to take the right and come back and do the left. We just check all Trail Pros out, make sure we're right here. Yeah, take right. Talking a little bit about All Trails app. It's a hiking, mountain biking app that gives you like GPS coordinates of trails and stuff. And as long as you have a signal, you can track yourself GPS on the trail. Kind of like gut hooks. If you're Appalachian, Continental Divide or Pacific Crest Trail, you hike those. Gut hooks is very popular, kind of like that. But it is free. Now you can pay yearly or 3-year membership, to subscribe to the app, and it allows you to download the maps. So if you do go somewhere that doesn't have no signal, you can use the GPS on your phone with the app and not worry about having a signal, and it can track yourself. Very useful for getting off the trails and stuff that were not well marked. We're coming up to a little breaking point here. I'm going to stop filming and take about a 10-minute break. Here in a few minutes. Coming downhill here, and the lake is on the right now. We're on the peninsula here. Kind of like a little mitten that kind of looks like Michigan jutting out here. I forgot to mention that It is Saturday in July the 10th, and I started this it's about close to 9 o'clock when I started, a little bit before 9, and I wanted to get out here early this morning, and got some things I need to do a little bit later today. Then we're going to go see a movie, so we want to get out here and kind of get busy. And here, I have just beginning to notice these blazes right up here. That is going to be the blaze for this trail. Little hiking symbol. I just noticed that about 150 yards back, and didn't really register, but it's pretty well marked. So if you come out here, that's your marking right there, along with other signs. Just a little hiking symbol, the hiking man or woman. And really on your right here is a pretty awesome view. It's kind of hard to see through the trees right now, but hopefully we'll get out here and show you a good shot of the lake. Now we're starting to get some undergrowth kind of growing close to the trail here. So just hope none of it's poison oak or ivy. Okay, here's a little outcropping that we can see. Yeah. I'll have to edit that out. My camera almost tumbled down a big hill. I'll put it down on uneven ground, and it almost went tumbling. So, try to get here on this little outcropping. The water is just kind of gently lapping up against the bank. Okay, now down there below there's an old dock. You see it or not? Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, lesson learned. Find level ground to put your tripod down. But I got a switchback right here. Probably just gonna do the 30-minute. About 30 minutes I'll cut it off and then pick back up. But okay, I'm gonna take about a little 10-minute break here. Alright, picking back up after about a 5-minute break just to check the All Trails app. And this really tall trees really provide a really good canopy for the trail. Really enjoying it. Heard some, you know, like people who hike out west, especially doing like the Appalachian Trail, comparing it to the Pacific Crest Trail, they don't like that it's like a green tunnel, trees, and every once in a while you get like a view, you know. But I like it, you know, when you're growing up in the southeast and hiking in summertime where the, you know, heat index is getting pushing 100, you enjoy the green tunnel. It does cool you down. So I'd prefer to walk in trees and stuff with an occasional view. Okay. Okay, here's the most grown part of the trail right here. So, kind of dodging vines and limbs and stuff. Mainly just little vines. Hopefully not. But oh, here's another little outcropping. We'll just step out here before. There's a little placard that talks about the TVA and the Pickwick Dam, and just how President Roosevelt signed it, TVA into existence. But so I can pull it up some. I'm also going to pull back and at least as you hear the gentle lapping of the water. Now right here you do kind of smell, you know, that kind of fresh water smell. It's not, it doesn't have a fishy smell, but kind of like that freshwater lake smell. It's very prominent right there. Well, so far I'm enjoying this. Again, thank you for joining me as always. Kind of just exploring right now. It's a big root structure right there where a tree is falling. It's amazing how big the root structures are of these trees. Okay, we should be getting close to the big outcropping. Where we have to make our way down. Here. I think this is back where we diverged the first time. Okay, just got off the Island Loop Trail. We're going to do the lake and back, and then we'll come back. Okay, another blaze is kind of like a yellow reflector in the tree up there on the left, if you can see it. And it's not the little hiking symbol, but there's the hiking symbol on the right. Okay, here's a little placard that talks about cisterns, and kind of get a view of it. It's a little bit dark, so maybe it'll show up. These are basically wells. This is an abandoned cistern. If I can get over here. Get a good angle. Abandoned well. Don't have to tell them how far that down that goes. Probably 60, 70 feet. Okay, that was pretty cool. I'd seen that on the All Trails app. Somebody had some photos of it, and kind of wondering where it's going to get to it. But I guess they dig those cisterns back this kind of around, climb close to the water line, and let get some water, that rainwater that washes down before eventually goes into the river lake, which Pickwick Lake is the Tennessee River, just dammed up to become Pickwick Lake. If you're ever in the area and just want looking for a pretty short day hike, hike that's not too challenging, I would suggest this one. It's, like I said, it's in Hardin County, Tennessee, at Pickwick Dam. Just about, I'd say about 5 miles from the Mississippi-Tennessee state line, and not too far from Alabama. Kind of pretty close to where Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee meet. So we're in southwest Tennessee here. Okay, I'm trying to figure out where the trail goes here. I'll take this little path. May have chosen wrong here. Just ran into a spider web, some white blazing here. Let's just see where I'm at here. Yeah. I made a wrong turn, so I'm going to back out of here. And I should went the other direction. See? That's the All Trails app right there. This video should be sponsored by them. But it is not. No sponsor of any kind. So right here, I believe, is the lake and back. Yeah. I believe I'm on the right path now. Now it's starting to get that more lake fish smell, because we're really up on the, you can see just right through those tree line is the lake. So we're here on the edge of the peninsula. right here. And there's the other little trail I would have took. It would have brought me to the same location here. Oh yeah, this is where I was wanting to go, wanting to be. There is Pickwick Dam. A good shot, Pickwick Dam. Welcome back. I prematurely ended the video at the lake. There's a part of the Island Loop Trail that I did not show. I only showed the right portion. I did not show the left portion. So we're going to pick back up right here, heading on the right hand, on the return side, coming to the lake. It'll be your left trail, but going back it's the right trail. I did not show this part last time, so I do apologize for the confusion. I prematurely ended the video there. But here, this is the continuing of the Island Loop Trail right here. So you may not even notice that in editing. I'll cut it out, but just gonna let you know why there's a little bit of a disjoint right there. I thought the hike was over, but then I realized that this is part of the Island Loop Trail right here coming back. I veered to the right last time where it's coming towards the lake. I showed this is the left hand side. The placard back there you saw on the right was talking about snakes, about how they're important for the environment and stuff, and what kind are venomous or non-venomous. Thankfully, we haven't seen one on this trail. But yeah. I'm going to take about a moment just to check see where I'm at on the All Trails Pro app. I hope the edits won't be too jarring, but I just wanted to verify that I'm not filming something that I haven't already filmed. So this is completely part of the Island Loop Trail. Even with a well-marked path like this, I can see how it is confusing. I have taken a couple wrong turns, but navigating myself out with the app, just I could see how some footpaths, they kind of look like part of the trail. So you always want to be cautious. Look for your signs on the trees, blazes, signs, other signs. But here's a little campground, little campsite here, W3. Not bad, little good place to pitch a tent and stuff. Campfire ring, a bench. Just so you know, we'll have to break this footage up into like 2 parts. I like to keep around at the most 20 to 25 minutes per video. So I'll have a breakdown, and because I'm getting close to an hour's worth of footage here, and I definitely want to break that down about 25 minutes at the most, you know, because so you'll probably see this in part 2. Just enjoying listening to the kind of birds sing in the distance. May not be able to hear them as well now. Kind of quieted down. Okay. Here is where I verged off to the right last time. So I've covered all part of Island Loop Trail. Okay. Now this is the official ending point of the Island Loop Trail. Thank you again for, joining me. Appreciate you. And I hope you have a great day.